What are the things you think about with Valentine's Day? You think about hearts, chocolate, balloons, restaurants, love, lust, teddy bears. What is Valentine's Day really about? The experience, the adventure that you go on through that one night of the year that you get to play Cupid. So how do we get there? I have 5 fragrances for you for Valentine's Day that's going to get you the result, the experience, the moments, the adventure that you're going to go through the entire evening. All right? Let's get into it. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Welcome to the party.
I was born to be free.
Valentine's Day fragrances. They are going to set the mood for the evening and really get you from point A to point B. But before we get started, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Not only does it help promote and motivate me to put more videos out there, but it helps the algorithm push my videos out so we can all smell, look, feel good in every type of direction, every type of moment. All right, guys, now let's get into that top 5 list of the Valentine's Day fragrances that's going to bring you through a wild adventure throughout the evening. Start off with the top of my list. We got Cedra Boisé Intense by Mancera. Biggest mistake that we do is buying Godiva chocolate when we could just buy the chocolate from ShopRite, bring it home, buy some strawberries for under $10 and get her chocolate covered strawberries. But as men, we are very lazy. We just want to get it done, spend the money, and go on with the rest of the evening. I got you. But check this out. Instead of her getting those chocolate covered strawberries, give her something more sweet, something more exotic like you in a bottle. Because Cedra Boisé Intense gives you just that. It brings out the true potential of this fragrance. Exotic fruity bomb. Let's talk about the note breakdown. We have Sicilian citrus, leather, oud, vanilla, ambergris. It gives you that lavish experience to the fragrance because it has so many expensive notes in here. We're just getting started because top 5 on my list, number 5 is a heavy hitter. It's a 10 out of 10 fragrance without a doubt, but it's not going to get you to the promised land yet. Let's go on to the next fragrance that's going to bring you to the next level of the evening. Number 4 on my list is so sexy, so unique, and so beautiful. The Original Santal by Creed. Now, this is a syrupy sweet scent. Of course, from the top note, what really brings it out and the main component is the juniper berries. The ginger brings it to life. You got the lavender warmness from the sandalwood, mandarin orange, and the musk, which really gives that oomph to the fragrance. This fragrance brings you to the next point. You got your foot in the door before with the Cedra Boisé Intense, but this one is an aphrodisiac towards women. Leaves them weak at the knees. Okay, so you get your foot in the door. She's gonna love it. She's gonna all the good stuff. But this one really brings her to the point of no return because it's an aphrodisiac towards women. When she steps foot inside your car, she's going to be weak at the knees once she smells this. It's a sweet, syrupy, gourmand fragrance that she's going to love you for. This is the point where the thoughts start running through her mind. No BS, we're getting right into it. And that's what I love about this. It's a magical fragrance because all of the time, 10 out of 10 times, this one is going to get the job done. But we're not there yet. We want to get a little further. She's inside the car, we're driving to the restaurant. Let's go on to the next fragrance that's really going to get you closer to the end result, which is really going to show you true potential of what love is all about. Which brings me to my next point, number 3 on my list, Le Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum by Guerlain. Yes, we have another sweet gourmand, sexy fragrance that she's going to love on you. But let me tell you about the magic of this juice. Now we have the almond, lavender, vanilla, and the cherry, which is the key player to this cologne. This cologne brings you to life. It brings that energy, sets the tone. What we want to do, especially with this fragrance, is that we want to pick up the pieces to the puzzle. You want to test the waters, get the blood pressure up. You want a sweet gourmand like this. When you want to smell playful, youthful, sexy. You want to bring life to the party. Bring those everlasting moments and memories to her mind. It's gone from verbal to physical, but we're not there yet. Let's go on to number 2 on my list. I got you guys, don't worry, because I'm going to bring you guys to the promised land. Now let's go on with number 2 on my list. One of my most complimented designer fragrances of them all, Most Wanted by Azzaro. This is a hypnotizing fragrance. It smells like a hazelnut pumpkin spice type of fragrance. This is sexy, mysterious. At this point, she's nervous, but excited. She's wondering, what do you have up your sleeve? What's next for the evening? Because this one has her thinking. It has her guessing, confused. She doesn't really know what's going on, but she's in love at this point. You're going to smell like the most dominant man in the room when you have this fragrance on your skin. You're gonna have the upper hand from the rest of the men in the restaurant. This fragrance is gonna get her foaming at the mouth. Had a great evening, Food is done, already eaten. Now it's time to go to the other part of the evening where the love, the lust, the craziness happens. The chaos is what we're gonna bring to you with number 1 on the list. Tuxedo by YSL. Lavish, opulence at its finest. Well-crafted masterpiece that you cannot ignore. Inspiring, sexy notes in here that's really going to not only set the mood, but bring you to the promised land. Rose, ambergris, bourbon vanilla, black pepper to give that spiciness to it. The hint of citrus comes from the bergamot. We only have one night of the year to really express and show what love looks and feels like. And that's what we want to do with this fragrance. Because now this brings you from the restaurant to the jacuzzi in the room. The love is in the air, amongst each other. This is a close encounter, not super crazy loud projecting, but this is really going to bring you guys to the place where you want to be, connected. It's going to bring you guys to a place, to a level that you never got before if you haven't gotten there yet. Amplified times 2 to the second power. Now, let me tell you something. She's not on birth control. Now will be the time that you might want to start. Okay, fellas, so those are my 5 fragrances for Valentine's Day that are really going to set the mood, create the moments. Now, I want to know what are your woman-proof fragrances that you're going to wear on Valentine's Day that are 10 out of 10 that are going to make her fall in love all over again with you. Thank you for watching as always. Guys, I never take it for granted. This is James from the channel, Terry Tough. I will see you guys in the next review. Later, guys.